17 defeats. 17 defeats. Ange Postecoglou has got Tottenham this season. The worst manager I have ever seen manage Tottenham in my life. And I've just seen today that there is no chance he will be sacked before the Frankfurt game. We've got Nottingham Forest still to play in the league. We've got Liverpool still to play in the league. We've got Aston Villa still to play. We've got Brighton still to play. We've got West Ham still to play. And Palace. Mark my words, we will not win another game this season. Why is this manager still here? Why is he still here? It's the 14th of April. We are 15th in the Premier League. We're only above Wolves by a couple of points and West Ham by a couple of points. We're having our worst ever season, and there's still people making excuses for him. I don't understand what we're seeing. How can anyone be backing this manager? Frankfurt is the biggest game of our season. By the way, they just won 3-0 in the Bundesliga at the weekend. How did we get on? We lost against Wolves 4-2. That's how we fucking got on. We are in absolutely diabolical form. The only win we've had in the last 7 games in the Premier League was against Southampton. Since then, we've lost to Chelsea. We've lost to Wolves. We've lost to Fulham. We lost to City. We drew with Bournemouth. You know, we lost to Liverpool before that in the Cup. We're in absolutely diabolical form. And there's still people out there that don't want this manager sacked. I don't understand what people are watching. 17 defeats. Mark my words, we will finish this season on 20 defeats, which will be more than 50% of our games. Make sure you go down, drop a like if you haven't already on the video. The road to 60k subs is well and truly on. 90% of you watch the content every single month and not subscribed, and we're about 111 subs or 50.5k. I'm fed up. The flu is literally kicking my ass. And I'm looking at the remaining 7 fixtures we've got. And I'll tell you right now, guys, I don't think we will win any of these games. I'll be honest with you. I don't think we will. 7 games left. Liverpool away, loss. Villa away. Let's just look at it, right? Villa and Forest will both beat us because they've got something to play for. Top 4. Liverpool will beat us because they've only got to win. They will end up winning the league against us. Right? Because they've only got to win 2 more games. West Ham is their cup final. And Crystal Palace and Brighton, I think by then it will be, we'll be staying up and they're just better teams than us. But this Frankfurt game, everything rides on this Frankfurt game. Everything rides. It's absolutely disastrous, our season. You know? And Daniel Levy's already preparing it. There's not going to be a huge budget to spend in the summer. And then round and round and round and round we go on this pathetic cycle as a football club. Oliver Glasner is being lined up for apparently for one of the managers we're looking at. He's got Crystal Palace sitting currently 12th. If they win their game in hand, they would go up to 10th. Their game in hand is against Newcastle on Wednesday. So if they win their game in hand, Palace would be 9 points ahead of us. Look at Wolves' recent form. Look at our form in the form chart. We got the same form as Ipswich in our last 5 games. Everton have got better form in their last 5. Man United have got better form. Look at Wolves, 4 wins on the bounce. I told everyone this would happen if we keep this manager. We will end up finishing 17th. Trust me on that. West Ham will beat us in a couple of weeks. Trust me. Forest will beat us this upcoming weekend. There is absolutely nothing about this football club that gives me any hope at all. The manager, Christian Romero, looks a shadow of himself. What's happened to Mikey Moore? The player that was taking on players against AZ Alkmaar, for whatever reason now can't get in this team. Players like Brennan Johnson, Dominic Solanke can't affect games. He can't score goals. We can't, we can't create chances for him. The midfield is absolutely non-existent. It's absolutely catastrophic. We've conceded 49 goals this season. 49 goals. That's 4 more than Man United. 11 more than Everton. 9 more than Palace. 1 more than Brentford. 9 more than Bournemouth. 7 more than Fulham. 3 more than Villa. 10 more than Chelsea, 7 more than City, 9 more than Newcastle. I mean, it's absolutely disastrous. 37 points, 11 wins in 32 games, 17 defeats. We're only 2 defeats behind Ipswich Town. I don't care how you dress it up. That is absolutely embarrassing. Embarrassing. Like, genuinely, use your loaf and look at this and think, this can't continue. You know, we've got the massive, massive game against Frankfurt, who, like I just said, they just won their game at the weekend and are actually in decent form. Like, it's absolutely criminal. Frankfurt won their game, which means they will stay third in the Bundesliga. And their recent form, bearing in mind this team lost 2-0 to Werder Bremen away recently. Look at that. A very inconsistent Frankfurt team. Look, 1-0 lost at home in a friendly. They lost at home against Union Berlin. They lost 4-1 at home to Frankfurt, 4-0 to Bayern Munich. Like, they're not world beaters. They're a good side, but they're not world beaters. If we're up for it, we can beat them. But with this manager in charge, with these tactics being implemented, I've got absolutely zero faith in anything about this team right now. There's nothing that this team is doing which is showing me that we are going on the right direction. Look at our recent results. They're so bad. They're absolutely terrible. And in the masses, people are just accepting this. You know? 4 goals conceded against Wolves is absolutely insane. And like I said, our next 6 games or 7 games against Frankfurt, against Liverpool, against West Ham. Tell me where Tottenham win any of these games. We're not going to win any of them. We're not going to win any of them. I've had enough. I'm fed up. Flu kicking my backside. When I get time to relax, I've got to watch that shit. Got to watch that. It's absolutely disastrous. Man United have sacked their manager. They're above us. Everton have sacked their manager. They're above us. West Ham have sacked their manager. They'll be above us come Sunday. Right? Ipswich are the only team with a manager that hasn't been sacked that are in and around us. And they'll go down with him and probably come back up with him. It's absolutely insanity. Insanity. Like, genuinely, it really, really is. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't know why more and more people are looking at this and not just, I can't. See Arsenal out there going and beating Real Madrid 3-0 and we can't even beat Frankfurt. It's just pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. And if we go out against Frankfurt, that's it. Our season's done. Finished. Over. Adios. Au revoir. Done. Finished. And nothing's gonna change. If we keep this manager, I will be absolutely furious going into next season. Furious. Absolutely furious. Like, yeah. Let me know your thoughts down below. Make sure you drop a like and all that good stuff. Oh, yeah, big up. We hit 50K. I forgot to say thank you, guys. We absolutely smashed it. We're pushing 50,500 now. Absolutely unreal support. You guys are one of the, well, if not one of the best community out there. So I really do appreciate it. Make sure you check out the match reactions yesterday for Newcastle, Man United, and Tottenham. Are painful defeat to Wolves. But listen, guys, I'm going to be honest. This can't continue. It cannot continue. It can't go on like this. 17 defeats. It can. It can. Absolute shambles. I'm looking at our the Frankfurt squad as well. Like, that Ekatike scored at the weekend as well. Once he scored against us. He's in really good form. Everything about this game just tells me Heung-min Son apparently is a doubt as well. So they should have Kevin Trapp back. You know, Their recent form, they've won 2 of 5 games. We've won 1 of 5 games. So, yeah, we're probably going to lose. It is what it is. Fold this football club.